previous laptop.
Alright, thank you. Back on track. Start off with Slack. Sign up if you have any questions, anything about SIGs, whatever, go on there. Next is our Facebook group, NJIT ACM Facebook, with a bit.ly link. Most people post stuff in there. I usually post stuff in there. I believe probably most of you guys have Facebook. If you don't, then sorry. We do have a Twitter account, LinkedIn group, Instagram page, and our actual website, njit.acm.org. This is where you can find most of our stuff. Important stuff. So all the meeting materials, the PowerPoint slides, the meeting minutes that Tariq is taking down right now, you can find at bit.ly/NJITACM Fall 2016. And alternatively, you can find this YouTube video or this Twitch stream turned into YouTube video at bit.ly/NJITACM YouTube. A quick thing to note, apparently in order to get your own custom link for a YouTube channel now, you need like at least 100 subs. So if 100 of you guys sub, we can just have NJITACM or youtube.com/NJITACM. So if you guys want to do that, that'd be great. So yeah, just sub. Tutoring is available for all CS, IT, and IS courses. You can find them on our smart display or at our calendar at njit.acm.org. I believe the schedule is completely finalized by now. So yeah, if you need help with any of your classes, any assignments, anything that might not relate to schoolwork, but is still related to programming, please stop by. And we're located in GITC 4402 if you don't already know that. Hack NJIT. These are, I believe, all of our sponsors from the past 2 hackathons that we've had. AT&T, Juniper, Linode, Viacom, Prudential, AdTech, Merck, Yashi, FDM Group, Audible, Imazani, Tata. I'm not going to go through the rest of them. These are some sweet pictures from, I believe, this past hackathon. MLH was nice enough to send a photographer over to take some high-res pics, which are the bottom ones, and I believe the top ones are just from Twitter. So yeah, in case you didn't know what a hackathon looks like, that's what the event would actually be like. That's Ballroom B, 2nd floor of the campus center, and then we took a nice group photo at like midnight. Information for the hackathon can be found at hacknjit.org, our Facebook page, our Twitter account, our Instagram page, and if you'd like to volunteer, you can go to bit.ly/hacknjitvolunteer. Excuse me. Important things to note, feedback sessions. So the College of Computing Sciences, the Yingwu College of Computing, likes to have feedback sessions for all of its majors, IT, IS, CS, HCI, Bioinformatics, Computing Business. The IT and IS feedback session will be October 12th at 2:30 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. in this room right here, GITC 1400. Manish, sitting right over there, you can raise your hand, is the IT rep, so he'll be leading that information session or whatever. So if you've ever taken an IT course here or an IS course and you didn't like it, or you really liked it, or you just want to, input in some stuff, definitely attend. I don't know if there will be pizza or prizes. Okay, so free prizes and some free food, and you get to talk about some courses. Definitely worth it. And then alternatively, we have the CS, HCI, Bioinformatics, and Computing and Business feedback session October 17th. That is a Monday, from 4 o'clock p.m. to 5:30 p.m. in this room as well, GITC 1400. Again, if you've taken a CS course, probably not an HCI course, I don't know, Bioinformatics course, or Computing and Business course, come and give your feedback here. Again, food and prizes, I'm assuming. So yeah, free food, free prizes, and you get to complain. So, good stuff.
If you go, you get to hear which teachers to avoid. That's why I always go.
That's also another thing to know. NJIT Open House. So, just by a quick show of hands, how many of you guys here attended an open house before you came to NJIT? So, I'd say a good amount of you. How many of you guys would say that that open house, sort of made you realize that NJIT was where you wanted to come? Okay, so at least
didn't want to come to
people. Yeah. So we'll be having 2 open houses this semester, October 16th and November 20th. They're both on Sundays. This October 16th one is coming up, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. So we need volunteers to represent the Yingwu College of Computing. You'll improve your public speaking skills. If you were at the past open houses for the past 2 or 3 years, you probably saw me and probably spoke to me. It's a great way to, you know, make the college look great, make yourself look great. You get a free GDS voucher. So
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you're a commuter, you get free food too. Yeah, the downside is it does start at 8:30 a.m. and we run till about noon. So if commuting here would be an issue, you can still come at around 10 a.m. since there will be 2 portions of it. I highly recommend you guys come, make us look great, so on and so forth. So yeah, if you're interested in signing up, I have a bit.ly link for that, or you can just come talk to me after the meeting. Hack harassment.
I'll go over this part.
Yeah.
So, hi, I'm Teresa, I'm Vice President.
You can stand in front of
So
the camera.
stand there. Okay, sorry. I was at TwitchCon this past weekend, if any of you guys know what TwitchCon is. And I was working with a company called Harassment. Basically what their initiative is that they want to stop harassment on the internet. So like, I don't know, trolls and like people harassing other people and being sexist and racist and all those kind of things. So they want everybody to be as awesome as they are in real life as they are online. So there's a pledge that you can take at hackharassment.com/pledge. And it's just saying, all you have to do is fill out your name, your school, and that's it. And then basically you sign it saying, hey, I'm not going to be a bad person online. If we get 25 signatures to this from NJIT, we get $2,000 to our hackathon, which will be there for a prize. So if you guys could go sign that, that would be awesome. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, come up to me. I'll probably be interning with these guys this summer, so let me know. Thanks.
Sweet. What's next? Oh, okay, yeah. If you were here at our last meeting, Highlander Games is going on tomorrow. NJIT ACM will be having a team there. We have our roster locked in already, and I don't think we can add more people to it. So if you wanted to, you know, participate with us, I'm sorry. But what you can do is come and be our hype team. We will get points, I think, for having a huge hype team. So if you live on campus and you got nothing else going on that day, well, tomorrow, come and support us. I don't know how you would do that exactly, but come and support us.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's not me.
That's Teresa's face. And if you don't believe me, there's Zacky's face with Teresa's face above it. So yeah.
Why would that make me believe it more?
I don't know.
I wish I was not on the slide.
I didn't have pictures from last year. This is the only one I could find.
Totally pictures from last year. Whatever. I love it.
What? Alright, anyway, so yeah, come support us tomorrow. Thanks. If you were not here last week, or I haven't told you about what Digital Tutors or Pluralsight is, it's basically just an online website, sort of like lynda.com or Coursera, where you get free courses on some really cool stuff, and you get them all for free just because you're an NJIT student. I have the login or the registration information on here. You Google co-ad NJIT Digital Tutors, go to the first link, blah, blah, blah. It'll all be on our PowerPoint, which will be on that link, bit.ly/NJIT Fall 2016. That's what Digital Tutors looks like. And then if you go to Pluralsight, that's what that looks like. So you have courses that you can take in software development, IT, DevOps, data professional stuff. If you want to learn the Adobe Suite, Photoshop, Illustrator, all that good stuff, you can learn it all for free. So sign up and learn some stuff. Alright, ACMI CPC, I believe I brought it up last week. International Collegiate Programming Competition, math and physics-based questions that you have to solve via programming. The department is willing to send 2 experienced teams. So if you're more on the junior side, freshman, sophomore level, unless you're really, really talented, and I don't want to say that anybody here is untalented, we're going to be looking for more junior and senior students going, but that shouldn't deter you. ICPC goes on every year in the fall, so if you just want to start training with us now, you might be able to go next year and the following year. If you have more questions about this, sorry.
Yeah, where do we sign up? Like, I went to that site, there's no link on it.
Okay, so yeah, we actually do the registration for it. Come talk to me. Maybe I'll throw in a bit.ly link for next week or whatever, but just talk to me after the meeting. I'll take down your UCID, and yeah. If anyone else is interested, again, come talk to me, and we'll talk about it more in depth. Workshops. Last week, I brought up the fact that we will be having a command line workshop and then a Git workshop. So I've locked down the dates and the times and the location. I know last week I promised it'd be during Common Hour. There's stuff going on next week, Common Hour. That's the IT feedback session, and I didn't want to conflict with them. So it will be running from noon to 2 o'clock p.m. at GITC 4415. That is the conference room right next to our ACM office. This coming Wednesday will be a command line workshop, and then the following Wednesday will be a Git workshop. So it would be preferred that you attend the command line workshop beforehand, or if you already know how to maneuver around the command line, then you can just come to the Git workshop. Since I will be going over Git via command line, if you can't make either of those workshops because you have class or you're not on campus on Wednesdays, they will be streamed and put on YouTube. So, and I'll probably have some notes and stuff. So, yeah. ACM student membership benefits, $19 a year. You have access to their digital library, their learning center, and a acm.org email address. If you have more questions, ask me about it. There's a link. And SIGs, crypto, Elizabeth.
Hello, how are you?
Come on down. Come stand here and.
So, we couldn't have the meeting on Tuesday because we seem to run through a lot of time issues. If you're interested in the cryptography, we're planning to do a mailing list, so you can either email me at eo65@njit.edu, eo65, or you can email Jesse, my partner, JAB59, one of those two emails. And we're trying to figure, just email me which times are you guys available to see how much people can attend the meeting. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool, thank you. And notice their great use of encryption via SpongeBob, so that was a nice touch. Yes. I believe next is Daniel, right there. Nice moves.
Nice.
Yeah, it's slick.
Alright, so yesterday we had our first meeting of SIG Web Dev. So we decided to have 2 meetings a week so we can get more stuff covered. Wednesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5, I'll be taking care of the backend with Python and Flask. And from 5 to 6, we'll do front-end web dev with Ali. I'm not sure which JavaScript framework he wants to work with, but last semester we did Angular 1. We might do Angular 2 or Vue.js, I'm not sure. So that's our emails. Just send me an email if you're interested, db329@njit.edu. And if you have any questions for Ali about the front-end portion, just send an email to him. And the next one is SIG Linux, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, so SIG GNU and SIG Linux. We're meeting today, our first meeting, at 3 to 4 in the ACM office. Today, we're just going to talk about Linux and try to install a Linux distro inside of VirtualBox or whatever VM program you want to use. So yeah, that's my email again. So if you're interested, just come by at the ACM office at 3 to 4.
Cool.
Thank you. What's next? Oh, SIG Sound. Alright, so Zachy couldn't be here today, so I will be Zachy.
Get your Zachy voice on.
I'm not going to do a Zachy voice. Anyway, this is his sweet image. If you look closely, that's actually a picture of Zach's face in the middle. It's a little bit distorted.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it is. This image will be found on our PowerPoint slides, so if you're really curious, you can find it there. Meeting times are to be announced, because since he hasn't decided. So yeah, meeting times. Meeting times will probably begin next week. Apparently, the people that were interested in SIG Sound are kind of in between Thursdays from noon to 2:30 or Wednesdays 4 to 6. So if you're really, really interested in this and you can only make one of those times, send him an email at zh74@njit.edu or find him on Facebook, Zachy Hines, and talk to him there.
He's the only Zachy.
Yeah, his name is Zachy. It's not Zach, Zachary, it's Zachy. In case you were wondering. That's that. SEGA Android. Ankur, are you here?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I know a few of you guys showed up to SEGA Android this week because there was like a sign-in sheet. If you were here this week for SEGA Android, can you just raise your hands? Anybody? Oh, okay. What'd you guys do?
We just basically started like installing Android Studio.
Okay. Do you guys have like a dedicated leader, or is it more of like a community effort type thing?
Yeah, it's just like
Oh, I kind of like that.
Nice, that's
Alright,
awesome.
so apparently your meeting times are at 1 o'clock p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Okay, location in the ACM office. Yeah, if you have more questions about what they're doing, I believe Bo from SIG Game Dev is teaching Android stuff on Tuesdays. So just send acm@njit.edu an email, and we'll forward your information to somebody, and they'll figure it out. Speaking of SIG Game Dev, Bo is not here right now because he's TAing or tutoring for one of his courses. They meet Fridays from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. It's actually like 20 minutes after the starting time, but I didn't want to change that. They meet
4:30 to 6.
or
Or
that.
4:20 to 6.
Yeah. They meet in GITC 3710. That is the third floor of this building. And if you have more information, or you want more information from them, email njitgamedev@gmail.com. They do a lot of cool stuff. They have a lot of speakers lined up, a lot of workshops. So if you want to get involved with them because you want to be a game developer or go into that industry, I highly recommend that you get involved with them. Cool. Mike, who is at work right now and may be watching the stream, I don't know. Hey, Mike. He's going to be having an interest meeting for both SIG iOS and functional programming this coming Monday, October 10th. At 3 o'clock p.m. in the ACM office, GITC 4402. If you have any questions beforehand or something that you want to talk to him before that time, you can email him at mps36@njit.edu. By the way, if you want to do SIG iOS or iOS development, I mean, you obviously need a MacBook or something, but if you don't, we do have a Mac Mini in the office that no one likes to use because apparently everyone hates MacBooks, or Macs in general. So if you really want to go into iOS development, but the fact that you don't have a Mac is stopping you, please stop by the office and actually work on there. I would love to come into the office one day and see somebody actually developing an iOS application. One of our alumni, our previous webmaster, actually works at the New York Times as an iOS developer, so occasionally he reaches out and tries to get more iOS developers. We don't have any besides Mike, and he's graduating this semester, so it would be nice to have another iOS developer. Yeah. SIG algorithm, that's me. So we met yesterday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m., and then I realized we should probably just stretch it out to 2:30. So our new meeting times are 1 o'clock to 2:30 on Thursdays. We meet in the ACM office. It's GITC 4402. If we get more people to come, I'll probably reserve a bigger room. You can email me at ejp9@njit.edu, and I have a website where I'll be posting resource materials or anything that I covered during our SIG. It's web.njit.edu/ejp9/alg, short for algorithm. So this week we just went over a surface layer view of some stuff that we'll be doing for the semester, and we decided that this coming week, we will be going over some fundamental algorithms that I think everyone should know. Over the weekend or sometime during next week, I'm going to create a video pretty much going over guidelines of things that you should know, maybe things that'll make you understand how certain algorithms work, give you that aha moment, and I'm going to create a lesson plan as well to sort of be a fun way to learn it rather than having someone just talk to you for an hour and a half and say, this is bubble sort, this is merge sort. So it's going to be a little bit more hands-on, a little bit more interactive. So if you're interested in that, again, all that information will be posted on my website, the YouTube video since I'm going to record it, and whatever notes I take or whatever notes I have during our SIG meeting. So yeah, keep that in mind. And I think that's all we had today. Cool, short meeting. Anyway, these are our social media links. Stop for a second. Thanks. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything they want to bring up? Any lectures, workshops they want to see? Right now we have the command line one and the Git one coming up, but I probably plan on doing one to learn for C programming. So if you want to learn C and aren't taking like 288 yet or game mod, this would be a great time to learn it. It'll probably be sometime late October, but realistically early November. So again, anything else you guys want to learn, any new SIG ideas, also not mentioned in the slides, ACM does have a budget of money that we collect from donations that you get with a complimentary soda. We don't actually sell soda. So yeah, we have a budget and we don't spend it on anything because we don't have any good ideas or any good, actual proposals for spending our money. So if anybody has a cool idea that they want to do, any cool project that they want to work on, and they kind of need some money to back it, we have the money, we're willing to back you as long as it's a good idea. We also have 3 Raspberry Pis lying around the office that people are free to tinker around
Please
with.
use our Raspberry Pis. I want to see something cool.
Yeah, we used to have a Tor router. What'd you say?
I was looking for them the other day. Where'd you put them?
I believe they're in the locker.
In the locker.
So yeah,
Ask us, we got
yeah. So yeah, if you want to tinker around with a Raspberry Pi, work on some of our laptops, we have some old servers or some old desktops in there that you can just fiddle around with. Please feel free to do so. We want to help everybody learn as much as possible and learn outside the classroom. Yeah.
If you guys want a desktop to fiddle around with, I don't know, throw Arch on it or whatever, we have like 6.
I don't know if all those are working.
They're not working, so you can mess around with them if you
Yeah.
want. If you're bored, let me know.
Are they
I have jobs
using or
for
messing
you.
around?
Huh?
Using them or like messing around, learning
Do
them?
whatever.
Mixture
They're
of
like
both.
ours, but they don't quite work. Some of them just don't have OSs. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns that you don't want to say right now, please feel free to come up and talk to us. I'll be here for a few minutes. I don't feel like moving. If you didn't sign in, come down and swipe your card, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Sorry, Twitch.